the season. Okay, so you know I'm cuckoo for Christmas, and you know I love to present Christmas trees. And yes, I do put a Christmas tree in every room in my home. That's a bit of a problem now because I just upsized to a bigger house, which means I need a lot more trees. The great news is GE is making its launch and debut of lit Christmas trees at QVC. That sounds almost like a made-up statement to me because GE has been around since Thomas Edison. And you would think we would have had Christmas trees here from GE at QVC for years. Here it is. Is there any company that's going to light your home for the holidays better than General Electric? And we're not just bringing you a beautiful lit tree. As you come in, you see it is not flocked like that densely coated, white, laden, it gets all over your carpet flocked. It is lightly flocked. In fact, it's so lightly dusted with quote unquote snow, it will never shed on your carpet. So you don't have to have that weird moment of vacuuming after you put up your Christmas tree. We have it available in, and by the way, Becky Batten, I don't want to ignore her, is joining us right now. Hi. She's new to the Q, so Becky, welcome.
Hi, so nice to be here.
Welcome to the cuckoo-ness that is Christmas in July.
All right. I am loving it.
If you don't mind, I'm going to walk our friends through our size choices.
Perfect.
And we'll talk about some of the technical details on this. So right behind you here, we have our smallest of all the choices, and that's going to be your 5-foot tree. We have 112 in the 5-foot tree. We actually launched this at 2 in the morning, all right? So that 5-foot tree can easily be your only tree, or it's the secondary, tertiary 5, 6, 7 tree, right? Okay, next up, we have our 6.5-foot tree. Okay, only 215 remaining. These are not the kind of quantities we should be having on Christmas trees at the start of the season. That has an easy pay of $79.80 with over 550 LED lights.
So many.
What?
All the lights.
Oh, we're getting bigger and better, friends.
Love it.
7.5-foot tree. We have 340 there. That has an easy pay just under $100 with 800 lights. And by the way, they're C4s. They're the retro kind of lights. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, you know how this goes. Every single year, my QVC friends and shoppers, if we have a 9-foot tree, it goes first. And indeed, we have 6 dozen in the 9-foot tree with over 900 lights.
Amazing.
And $139 easy pay. Okay, much to discuss, Becky. And by the way, oh, thank you, Sean. We have 9-month interest-free special financing. Start making the payments now. What just happened?
This is the amazingness of the GE technology. So GE is providing you with this lighting technology that is going to let you achieve any shade of white you want. So really, you have the great ability to have this beautiful soft white.
I don't know which one I like better.
I know. I feel like I love this. This is like that fireplace. Yes, I love a cozy. But this is like a beautiful daylight.
'Tis the season, baby.
Yes, I love that, Jen. Clean, but then look at this, pop of bright. This is just like coming at you, so bright. And then this is, you're gonna love this one.
Okay. Oh, yay!
Twinkle.
We have Twinkle.
This is so magical. This is like at night. We're really 6 months to go. 6 months till Christmas. This is that great.
Oh, I love that it's just like a handful, like a select number of them that are giving the twinkle. So it's almost like as you're walking through the woods and the light kind of hits
totally
leaves,
like the snow's hitting the tree, and you've got that beautiful twinkling as well. I love that. This is our fade flash, and then this is just beautiful. This is a night light. So if maybe you have your television on, you're relaxing, you just want a little more subdued, this is that great option for you as well.
I like having this because I do put a tree in my bedroom.
I love that.
Sometimes the lights are a little much, right? Because there's a lot of them.
Yes.
So I love that you can kind of go to half power. This is a great opportunity to kind of maybe at that level of light to come in close. Because Becky, if anybody knows how to do light, it's GE, for heaven's sakes.
Absolutely.
Like one brand that, you know, no matter your age, you know. And so the light is beautiful, but for me, it's this faceted kind of retro bulb that I'm loving.
Absolutely, it has that nostalgia, and that's really what GE has. They've got the nostalgia. They've been around for 130 years. So they've been around, but then they're constantly innovating. So you have this great nostalgic C5 bulb, which is that larger size. It's almost like an acorn shape or maybe like a little strawberry. So it's that larger nostalgia, but then you've got the cutting edge technology of the lighting.
Okay, and then we have to talk about the tips themselves, right? So
Yes.
the greenery on this is so realistic. You will notice that close-up was perfect, right? That some of the branches are a little whiter and some are a little bit greener. None of them have those chunks of flocking on it.
Yes, we don't need that.
We don't need that. I'm always worried, like it gets on my skin and you know, you're
And
breathing
more
it
to
in when you
clean
take it.
up. Like
Yeah.
if you have an artificial tree, you don't want to deal with any mess, right?
No.
You shouldn't have any mess. So with this flocking, you're not going to get that. It's a light dusting. So it really just like looks like snow has just fallen. You're
stand
in the
behind this.
forest. And then these tips are molded. So they're molded from a Canadian pine. And so they really have that realistic look to really look like
really
you're
do.
walking through the forest. You're seeing this beautiful
How dense.
snowfall. Yes, very full. And then you've got the chock full of lights. Just
And
the-
every branch kind of opens up. Like obviously when you first get it, you're going to shape it to, you know, the shape that you like.
Right.
But the way they open up, and there's a reason why, like see my hand back here? You can just barely see my arm moving. Like
Right.
that's how dense that is.
Yes.
Right? And then I just have to remind you guys, this 9-foot tree is not going to last. Okay, we have fewer than 6 dozen in the 9-foot. And so if you're ready, no, I take it back. This is my favorite.
that's
It's
the
warm
moment,
one.
right?
Yes.
That is the moment.
That is, yeah, it's that instant kind of like it fills your heart with warmth when you see that color of glow. But you know what else I want to call out though? I was actually chatting with a friend of mine who last year got a real tree and a real tall tree.
Okay.
But she said the problem is the taller you go, the fatter they get, right?
Yes.
So I love that you can get the 9-foot tree and it is not massively
right.
wide.
It's still like a slimmer profile, so it is going to fit in your room. And you have so many
Yeah.
options with the size between the 9, or if you need that bedroom size, or your child's bedroom, you've got the
Yeah.
5-foot size as well. I do want to mention too, because I think it's really important with lights. The last thing we need during the holiday season is for the lights to go out, right?
That's the worst.
It can't. It always happens after like the ornaments are up too, right?
Oh yeah, or halfway through the season. You wake up one morning like, I thought the tree was supposed to still be on.
Exactly. Well, with GE, you have that constant on technology. So they have a proprietary technology where if one bulb goes out, it does not affect the rest. So you're going to have
Nice.
that comfort that you're going to have a tree that you're going to be able to have for years to come.
Okay, so here in this video, you're seeing what the #1 question, understandably so, that people have about our Christmas trees is, and that is putting it together, right?
Absolutely.
If I have to insert A into B or 1 into 2 and leave the tag on so I know which one's which, and then one plugs in, but of course the plug's the same color as the tree, so I can't even find it, right?
And it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yes.
So when we do come back, we're going to put together, and by we, I mean just Becky, are going to put together a tree. And you also saw a shot of the remote. I'll show you that too. So we get it home. Obviously, the first segment we just put right into the base itself. I'll
Yes.
hold your remote.
Thank
and
you
then
so much.
let's
I
go ahead
appreciate
and
it.
put- yeah.
So all you're going to do is you're just going to plug in to your power strip or to your outlet, and that's going to
Oh,
be your first
okay.
step. So that's really the A step. And then the B step, it's really 3 steps. So we've got A right here, we've got B, and then if you look at the bottom, you're just marrying this up to, there's a peg. And so you're just going to marry it up to the peg and then slip it on.
And the power's like in the pole.
Yes.
So we connect one to the next.
Yep, exactly. So
awesome.
all of the electronics are hidden, and you will just place it on like so.
Boom.
So
Wow.
very easy. It's very easy to maneuver the branches. It folds up really nice at the end too. So if you're storing this, like I am in a New York City apartment, it folds up
jeez.
nice for you as well, which is very important.
I
So,
timed you, and that
ta-da.
was under a minute.
Exactly. And
Well
I
done.
am not good at building things, so if
Me
I
either.
could do this, anyone can do
You
this.
can do it too.
Absolutely.
Okay, so recap here. First of all, this is my first tree of the season. It's the first that most of you are seeing.
Yay,
And we're
I love
so
it.
excited. I went to our style out, and everyone there, the buyers were so excited. GE is coming for our Christmas trees. But here's the problem. We're already counting some down. So here's the 5-foot. There are 6 dozen available in the 5-foot. That's your most affordable, right? Remember, they're all available on 9-month interest-free special financing. Here is your 6.5. 180 remain. 7.5-foot.
I love this one.
320, but that's the sweet spot for a lot of people, so that will usually sells like 2 to 1 to the other ones. But the winner every year, it's the 9-foot. 65 remaining. The 9-foot delivered to your door. You
Beautiful.
can put a Christmas tree in your home until the end of January. And if you didn't love it, when you're about to box it away, box it up and send it back to us. If you don't love it, no questions asked. And
That's
GE
fabulous.
technology, there's a warranty on this
Yes,
too, right?
2-year warranty. So you're gonna know you're gonna get it, and it's GE. So you know you're gonna get a product that they really stand behind. They're time tested. It's a product you'll have in your family for years to come.
One button
Love
changes
it, right?
the mood, changes the movement, changes the activity. It's all in the included remote or the foot pedal too. It's H430138. General Electric. It took them 130 years to come to QVC, but hey, it was worth the wait.
We're here for it.
Thank you so much. You did
Thank
a great
you.
job. Your first day at QVC.
Thank you so much,
see
Jen.
plenty of you, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be here with you.
All right. Oh, is it time to finish up already? Gosh. Like I said, I could just keep going and going and going.
Hello! That's so annoying. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Christy Lucasiak. You may remember me as Chloe's mom or Christy from Dance Moms, but welcome. Welcome to my little world. This is my world, this is my office, this is my couch, and you are hanging out with me today. So thank you for jumping on here. I post videos every Friday at noon, so make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you know when I'm posting. And I actually have really exciting news. I can't tell you exactly what it is though. I know, so frustrating. But in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna have some new content coming up that I think you guys are absolutely going to love following along with. Totally different than anything I've shared before, but I know you're gonna be interested in it. So that's a little hint. You need to make sure that you check back here for the next couple of weeks because I will be making an announcement as soon as everything is signed on the dotted line. Curious? Okay. Well, today's video is actually one that you have been requesting for quite some time. So in the past, I have done my favorite Dance Mom group dances. I've done my favorite duets and trios. I've done my favorite Chloe solos. I've talked about costumes. I've talked about ugly outfits that I've worn. But today's video is actually all about the dances, the group dances, I should say, that I think were the worst on Dance Moms. Like, these are dances that should be they live in posterity online and probably on Hulu somewhere, but these are dances that probably should have never seen the light of day, but they continue to live on. So we're gonna talk about the dances that I just don't like. And I will give you all the reasons why I don't like them. Okay, so when I was going through